was an impressive bit of pyrotechnics that did this.
That's the guitar from the concert, isn't it? Yeah, we just talked about it. Hello? No! Wait, why did that one go so fast?
Pacing.
Pacing is good in this case. I never would have guessed that wasn't the end of it. I had a specialist and analyzed the guitar incidentally. Oh, did you find anything out? He didn't have a lot of time, so it's still unclear. But the results he came up with were intriguing.
Intriguing. How does that guitar tie into everything going on?
Sounds like something we should ask about. What? Huh? Wait, okay. Alright, okay. Here's another pacing issue. Where the game tells me to look at the guitar after talking to Clavier about what happened. And then I look at the guitar, and then the game tells me to talk to Clavier about the guitar and what happened. Like
there were trace amounts of weed inside the guitar, and that's why everybody has been high the entire case.
Yeah, clearly. It was a beautiful instrument. It was played lovingly for many years. The guitar befitting a woman like Lemoire. How did it end up here? She gave it to me. I mentioned how much I enjoyed playing it that night, and she made a present of it. So this guitar is from Borginia? That seems like important information. That it is. We couldn't carry it on the plane. Changes in air pressure and humidity ruined the wood. That's why my hog won't run. So we vacuum packed it in Lemoire's studio. I used a special shipping service available to me for transporting evidence. They brought it right up to my office for me. You can't be doing this. You can't be using services meant for prosecutors and or police for your personal use. They brought it right up to my office for me. Pristine and untouched. See, prosecutors do have a lot of clout.
I still think it's a special case.
Such a valuable guitar, it's too bad it got burned.
Gotta get burned. Gotta get burned. What was it you were saying earlier? Something about intriguing results from an examination of the guitar?
Are you gonna withhold this evidence from us this time, too? That's right, what was that all about? Well, you know how guitars have a round hole in the front? It's called the sound hole. Sure.
Now he's talking about holes.
Hold on.
I mean, hey, it could be worse. When I used to play a violin, the two squiggly lines on the side of a violin that are like holes into the inside are called F-holes.
What does the F stand for?
F.
Because they're shaped like F.
Yeah. It is okay. So it is actually called the sound hole. Okay, good to know.
Ah, so that's what it's called.
Well, I found something attached to the wood just inside the hole. A broken device of some sort? A broken device? Yes, this, in fact. The examiner is busy with evidence for the case now, however, so he'll be checking this out once he's finished with everything else.
The device is strangely familiar.
I wonder why it looks familiar. Couldn't possibly be because we have one that's identical and intact. I can't... Oh, I actually pressed the present button.
You should show it to him.
No, I was trying to, but I pressed the court record. I didn't press the present button, and that's bad now, apparently.
It has to be one of these.
What is it, Apollo?
That device that was found in your guitar. Take a look at this.
Why? That looks like the same thing. What is it?
It's an igniter.
Another one?
It was at the crime scene in Lemoire's dressing room.
Why is Trucy acting like she has never seen this thing before in her life?
She has short-term memory loss like Dory from Finding Nemo.
She forgot it.
Detective Sky found it, actually.
At the scene of the crime? What could that mean, I wonder? That's all. So that's it, huh? That's the... Hey, how about, you know, I feel kind of weird showing evidence to a prosecutor that specifically withheld evidence from us until the last second of the trial the other day. I don't know how I feel about that.
Them's the break sometimes.
That this is nothing? Oh, wait.
Prosecutor Gavin, about this remote. Wait.
Excuse me, did you say something?
This remote control might be the valuable ammunition for the trial tomorrow. It's too early to show my hand now.
You would think someone with such a loud voice would speak more clearly, yeah? Oh my god, Apollo! You are so much smarter than Phoenix Wright. Alright, so are we done here?
What about the earpiece?
I want to look at the egg. What's that on the plate there?
Is that gum?
Gum?
Maybe he was chewing it when his phone rang. So he put it on the plate for later consumption.
You think a rock star could afford a fresh stick? Don't jump to any conclusions now. That's no chewing gum. Take a closer look. Although I really shouldn't be offering, should I?
What is that?
Is that a fucking alien egg?
Looks like a lump of plastic.
Wait, that phone call. The one that happened 2 minutes ago that we're now getting a flashback for. That one, that phone call that happened literally 2 minutes ago that I remember so clearly in my mind.
Prosecutor Gavin, this has nothing to do with Latus.
Wait a second. You were listening to my phone call, weren't you? Who, us? I tried to stop him, really, but he forced me to.
Hey, you're the one digging for a scandal, Mr. Porter. She's such a slime ball. She throws her under the bus as soon as possible.
She's such a scumbag, and I love her. To tell the truth, I'm not even sure what it is. That's not the right too, but I'll let it slide. But apparently it's a model of something undercover agent Mr. Latus was after. This lump.
Do you mind telling us what you do know about it?
In a separate dialogue, which is inconvenient. This was found in Mr. Latus's bag. It's apparently a replica of something.
Replica? It's a small lump about 1.5 inches long.
We analyzed it, and there's not much to say other than it's a lump of plastic. Perhaps it was to be used in the identification of whatever it is a replica of.
You mean whatever Mr. Latus was after?
That seems to be the most logical explanation. Well, what is it? Don't ask me, Fraulein. Oh? If you don't want to tell us, you can just say so. I put in a request to Interpol via my contacts in Borginia. But apparently there's a block on information somewhere along the chain. Oh? Something Interpol doesn't want to tell Borginia. Something with this little piece of plastic.
So she went to all that trouble to become Lemiroir's manager. Just to come to this country to find out more about this lump? And he died for it.
It's the alien, Meg. I've sent someone to the Colosseum to fetch Lemuar. Perhaps she knows something about it, being a Borginian. I believe that covers everything I'm at liberty to talk to you about. Thanks for jumping by, Hair Forehead.
Thanks?
Why, you give me so much information. That igniter, for instance.
Oh, that.
I've never met an attorney so forthcoming with the prosecution. It's a big help. Or perhaps you're just a tad naive.
I guess I could have hit it, but somehow showing it felt like the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that other thing that you
just like that other thing that you didn't. Yeah, exactly.
I can say the same to you, Prosecutor Gavin. Thanks for the information about the strange lump of plastic. The one Mr. Latus was investigating.
Hey, that's right. I've been thinking here, forehead. We encounter many incidents in our lives, all of us. Not all of them simple.
Especially not the ones where people are killing to song lyrics.
That's why I try to at least remain simple inside. And I keep a simple goal to discover the truth. So, if this was the Clavier of Turnabout Corner, I would believe him. But this is the Clavier of Turnabout Serenade, and I don't believe him.
It's his evil clone.
That's why I like to keep relations civil, yeah. That is all. I'm sorry, who was the one who started calling Apollo Hair Forehead?
I can live with that.
Mr. Prosecutor? Fraulein? Can I ask you why you sing in a band? Ah, because I want women to turn and look when I walk down the street?
That's pretty simple too.
No, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do. Another time, perhaps? Alright. I guess we're done here.
We're done.
So, Lemuel would be summoned by... Oh. Oh, it's you. You came at a good time.
Hello there, Emma. What's up?
Either of you know where Lemuel is?
Well, I saw her in the backstage hallway a while ago.
Yeah? That's strange. What's strange? I can't find her anywhere. I was supposed to bring her to the prosecutor's office.
I'm impressed missing.
It's hard to imagine her wandering off somewhere on her own. Being that she's blind and all.
Yeah, we'll have to look for her.
Great, thanks.
Just dress up as the blue badger.
Oh, it's a disguise.
This place is deserted.
I wonder where Lemuel went off to.
I'm sure she's okay on her own. She seems resourceful.
I guess. But I can't help but worry about her a little. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna look at this fucking window real quick. Is she next door? Kind of hard to see a crime when you can't see, but you did hear it.
Yeah, but the window was closed.
Maybe she heard it some other way? Why? Okay.
Complete soundproof window.
Completely soundproof window when we... I'm not gonna get into it again. We're not going to dwell on that. We're gonna leave that alone. That is nothing. Eh?
Ooh. So dark.
Huh? The stage is pitch dark. Pitch dark?
Our burger must be off for this section. Great.
Pitch dark? I'll go get someone. Yipes, it was really dark out there.
Dark. That's all Labrador has to think about it. What would it be like to live in a world of darkness?
Did somebody say?
What a fucking thing to say, Apollo. Hey, Apollo.
Huh? What?
Doesn't something about the stage seem different to you? Like, something's changed?
Changed?
I can't put my finger on it, but it's bugging me.
Now it's bugging me too. What you talking about?
What is she talking about?
I mean, besides the obvious thing.
Obvious thing?
Yeah.
There's an obvious thing?
Platform.
The platform's not up.
Yeah.
It wasn't up when we were here last either.
Yeah.
That's so nothing changed.
You found the body.
Yeah, but that hasn't changed since we were last here.
Oh, yeah.
So
Then I don't know.
what changed exactly?
Look at the piece of cloth.
That was like that before, though.
Give it a look.
In fact, Can we see it? Hold on. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. No, that was like that before. You can really see it in that.
Give it a look.
I'll look at it. I'll look at it though.
I think the image updates though.
No, it doesn't. No, it decidedly does not, because the backstage hallway still has the earpiece in it.
I mean, it still has the earpiece when you go to the backstage hallway.
No, it doesn't. We were literally just there, Cookie. It doesn't have it there. Hey, that case. Wasn't that open before? No.
Oh, I guess someone closed it.
Wait, look. Where the case closes.
Something's sticking out. That doesn't look like an instrument. You don't think it's...
Let's open it, Apollo. Are you fucking kidding me?
Emma, we've got to get Emma.
Is she dead?
Emma was taken directly to the hospital. Emma ran around barking orders, making phone calls. She just clung to my arm and cried. And me. I was still in shock. 2 bodies in 2 days is too many.
Shut up. Oh god, oh no.
Oh, it's this clinic.
Oh god, oh no. Emma, how's Lamiwar? Is she okay? Ah, you. We owe you a big thanks, that's for sure. So, she's okay? Yes. She came to a short while ago. You found her before it was too late. That's good to hear.
So, what happened?
Someone attacked her. She was struck on the forehead.
By who?
She doesn't know, because she's blind. We don't know. But they hit her on the forehead, right? That's right in front of... Trucy. I think I smacked my desk so hard something unplugged, and I don't know what unplugged, but it immediately replugged. How could you not see? Oh, right. Would you like to see her now?
Is it alright?
She wants to thank you for saving her life.
Lemoir.
Ah, Mr. Attorney. You were the one who found me? Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
I'm just glad you're okay. Tell me, what happened?
What happened? Attacks! Why is this like the one time this has like punctuation?
Escape.
Escape this case, escape.
Yeah, like, every time I see an exclamation mark, I just think of the opening of the Phantom Menace, the opening title crawl.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's very good.
Or no, sorry, the opening of the third one.
Was it?
War.
Oh yeah. It was after I spoke with you in front of the dressing room. I sensed someone approaching. I thought it might be someone come to see me, but they said nothing. When I went to return to my dressing room,
You were hit?
I knew that very moment. I knew the assailant was trying to kill me. Ah! It was lucky for me the first blow did not knock me out. I turned and ran for the stage. Someone was chasing me. I could hear footsteps. Yet I reached the stage first.
Why the stage?
I had overheard maintenance people talking. The power to the stage area was off, they said, for electrical work. Ah! Darkness is my ally. There was a contrabass case near the stage. That is where I hid.
The assailant couldn't see you.
Once in the case, I'm afraid I passed out.
Oh, that sounds like a really close call.
She just went in the case and took a nap. How did she not die? If she got smacked in the forehead, yeah, like if she was smacked in the forehead hard enough, she could have a concussion. And going to sleep if you have a concussion is really bad, which I guess is probably why they took her to the hospital.
Yeah, I mean they said that they found her before it was too late, so maybe if she was sleeping for longer, it would have caused a brain hemorrhage.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea who it might have been?
Unfortunately, no. Whoever it was, they said not a word.
Too bad.
Yet, when I consider that I was struck high on the forehead, I must conclude that whoever hit me was taller than I am.
Good point. She's sharp.
And you're much taller than I am. You're about as tall as Apollo.
So that means it was likely an adult, probably a man. Could it be him?
But why would anyone attack you, Lamiwar? The detective asked me this too. And to her I gave the same answer I give you. I do not know. So like... Hey... Oh, fuck, god damn it. What you, hey, egg? Egg. Can I present you,
Egg.
can I offer you this egg in this trying time?
Lamiwar, I wanted to ask you about this. Do you know what this is?
This is what?
Mr. Latus is carrying it. It's a replica of the thing he was after.
He was after? You know, in his secret identity! As an undercover agent! So that's what he was doing.
You mean, you know what?
Yes, I know, of course. This must be... Or Borginian cocoon... I'm sorry?
This is probably the weirdest decision for a contraband item I've ever seen.
I'm sorry? Is it like... Are Borginians aliens?
just keep looking.
Or rather, a convincing replica thereof.
Why haven't I heard of a Borginian cocoon before?
Why would he be carrying this around? Was it some kind of souvenir? I wonder... It's a Borginian cocoon. That literally does sound like it's the title of an episode of Star Trek.
Yeah.
Well, they call it Borginian. It must only be found in Borginia. For certain, all in Borginia know of these. It's a cocoon, so do you get silk from it? I do not know the details, I'm sorry to say.
I thought you said all of Borginia knew of this.
There is one fact I do know about the cocoon, though. Something all in Borginia know.
What's that?
A xenomorph is hatched from it. The cocoons, they are not to be taken out of the country. If someone does and is caught, they will be put to death. To death?
Put to death.
Why?
I do not know. Yet, if Interpol was involved, I am sure there was a good reason. But this is just a piece of plastic.
He's carrying a replica, but looking for the real deal. That's my best guess.
So that's what he was up to?
Tracking down Borginian cocoon smuggling.
Hold
Like,
on.
why not just make it like drugs? Or like,
I need to
money
take
or
a
something.
screenshot of this
Money?
specific screen. Smuggling. Smuggling.
This could be Gunpla.
It seems I was marked. Marked? Life changed for me with the popularity of my songs. I began to travel around the world. Ah, so you could have brought these Borginian cocoons with you. On my trips, yes. That was probably the suspicion. And Mr. Latus was placed as an undercover... Oh, that's Apollo.
no.
Yeah.
Mr. Latus was placed as an undercover agent to look into it.
Borginia is a small, sheltered country. Not many of our people venture into the world outside. Is that why they suspected you?
But Mr. Latus wasn't a Borginian, was he? He was an Interpol agent, which means...
Well, can't a Borginian be an Interpol agent? Is Interpol, like, extra national?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it would have to be, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's international for some reason.
Yeah, it has to be. What, Apollo?
Oh, there must have been some reason that other countries didn't want cocoons out. Something scary enough to get Interpol involved.
They have allium in them. Huh? Like what? How could such a tiny ball of thread cause such a commotion?
Cocoon smuggling. It must really too has had Labrador marked. It couldn't be her.
Huh?
There's only one other person I need to talk to. Thank you for talking to us, Labrador.
It was the least I could do.
Actually, I have another request.
If it is within my power.
I need an interpreter, someone who speaks Borginian.
Apollo?
Would you come with us if you're well enough?
I see. Yes, yes, of course. I shall accompany you. Huh? Where are we going?
Come on, Druzy. We're about to get to the bottom of this.
Oh, shit. Here's the Act 3 twist.
Machi, we came to talk to you about the case.
Machi.
Did you interpret for us, Lemmerwar?
Yes.
Machi, I'd like to talk to you about when we first met. When we still thought you were blind. Now we know the truth. You can see, right?
I was completely fooled myself.
Machi, isn't there another secret you're hiding from us?
What? Wait, Mr. Attorney. What do you mean by secret?
What do I mean by secret? Well...
What?
So think about what information caused Apollo want to come here.
The egg.
Egg.
Egg?
Egg.
Egg? What is a
Egg.
sample?
Simple. It's stock art.
All you need to do that is change that to a red stamp that says Supreme on it, and it's a $1 million bestseller item.
Absolutely correct.
You can get your Supreme cocoon today.
That's why it's so expensive.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. You know something about this, don't you?
Oh.
Dot.
Hey, you got a reaction. A big one. Machi, you didn't.
Kirsty and I are trained to see people's uncertainty. Not that we would have needed any training to see that one.
Dot.
Mr. Attorney, please tell me what this is all about.
Lemmerwar, please interpret.
Very well.
I know you know something about this by your reaction. If you won't tell me, I might have to give it to the prosecution and have them look into it.
Ooh.
Exclamation mark. Dot.
He speak. He asks you to wait. Do not be so hasty. Machi?
Dot. Goat?
Do you know everything?
Yes, everything. Well, sort of.
Have him tell us about it.
Scissors.
Very well. Oh. Can I learn about the cocoon?
The cocoon!
I just need to take another screenshot real quick.
So many screenshots of this case.
You remember the movie Cocoon, where a bunch of old dudes become young?
Yeah.
Kind of like reverse of The Beach That Makes You Old.
Yeah, I was literally about to say that. Fuck.
Cocoon that makes you young.
Cocoon that makes you young, Beach That Makes You Old.
What is this cocoon anyway?
Goat.
The cocoon, the silk, is a potent cure. A cure? Oh my fucking god. Shut up.
Hey, remember when the judge was talking at the first trial?
Shut the fuck up.
It must
What?
cure some disease.
Why? For what?
Aye.
It's a cure for...
Screw you. Piss off. It's the dumbest, laziest name since Avatar's Unobtainium.
What is actually unplug? Oh, it's my controller that's probably unplugging. Yeah, it is. Because my fucking port is fucked up. It's a cure for incuritis.
Cure for incuritis?
But if it's a cure, why keep it in Borginia like that? Just think of all the lives they could save by showing the medicine. I do not understand the reasons myself.
Okay, at least we know what it is. A cure. And Mr. Latus is after cocoon smugglers. Wait, was Machi?
Machi, you weren't. He couldn't be a smuggler. He's so little.
It doesn't matter.
Well, you're only 15 and you're sort of a magician, aren't you?
Oh, so you're like a CEO, Trucy. Shut the fuck up. Well, that's true. I am sort of a magician.
It's sort of. Oh, to have a copy of that security camera tape.
Well, Machi, are you a smuggler? Wait, what? Security camera tape? What?
The one on the back there.
Oh, I see.
Grass.
Huh?
Goat.
Bogo Fenton?
Bogo's bitten.
Yeah, this really is a Bogo's Binted moment, isn't it? He won't tell me. First he plays blind, now he plays dumb.
I
Alright.
wonder.
Alright, Trucy, chill.
You think he brought a cocoon here to sell it to someone? If Machi really did bring in one into the country, is he planning on making a deal for its sale?
Arrow.
I can't go home. Can't go home.
Grass.
I can't go home to Borginia. I do not want to go home. The penalty for taking a cocoon from Borginia is death.
That's right, it's punishable by death for some reason.
Why?
Grass.
About the case?
They're just,
What about the
they're
case?
just extremely individualist, and they refuse to give their life-changing medicine to other countries.
Okay. Borginia sucks, huh?
It sure does.
Borginia sucks.
If you try to cure incuritis, they fucking kill you.
It's called incuritis for a reason. Bam!
Yeah, the incuritis is called as such not because it has no cure, because it clearly does. It's because if you try to cure it, the Borginian official
die.
shoot you in the head.
Incuritis is actually the Borginians killing you.
Yeah. The president of Borginia personally rolls up with a Glock and shoots you in the face. Wants to tell us about Mr. Latus's death?
Yeah, that's the way to have fun with this case.
What? Who? Hi, Chills. Darian?
What do you mean? Visiting hours aren't over yet. There's a call for Machi from the Borginian embassy. This meeting is over. Sorry.
I thought you were off the case, Darian.
Just give us 5 more minutes. We can call them back after that. Sorry, no go. Come on, piano boy. We're leaving.
Darian, wait!
I never liked you. Either of you.
Alright. Cool, dude.
Huh?
Alright. Whatever, man. Darn it, we were so close. He was supposed to tell us. Hey, Apollo.
He didn't want us to hear what Machi had to say.
Apollo!
And there can only be one reason why.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Oh, sorry. This is it. I know who I'm after now. It all happens tomorrow in court.
It's Darian. Darian's the big bad. I think?
But how?
It's such a stupid forced reveal.
Yeah, like, that didn't need to happen, did it? Like, that... I mean, who else would interrupt, I guess?
Just have it be close to the end of visiting hours. Like, just say that Lemuel was in the
Yeah.
hospital for a while.
Yeah, like...
Instead of having a character show up and be like, alright,
I'm the bad
for
guy.
sinister reasons, you may not speak to him anymore.
Alright, hello.
Also, I never liked you.
Yeah,
Because
like...
just in case you didn't know that I was the villain.
Like, what? Why did he say that? That's... Well, this is it.
Today's the day it all goes down. And then there was yesterday.
Yeah? Right? Yeah. I get it. Like, these are meant. You're meant to take breaks in between the segments of. I get it. Doesn't make this any better.
At least we're listening to this, Bob.
This is a bop.
I think I know why. Time to bring down little justice.
What the fuck?
What was that? He is heard but unseen.
Sir, did you just shoot a fucking gun? Who's that talking?
Oh, sorry, that's not him. Valiant Grammary? Using the door like an average muggle, no less.
Hey, that's a reference that's not super dope anymore.
It sure ain't.
Mm,
I mean, technically speaking, wasn't super dope back then either.
No, it sure was not. You aren't the witness today, are you, Uncle Valiant?
Oh, a preposterous proposition. How could I stand upon the stage?
okay.
How could I stand upon the
understand.
stage? Why, my secrets would be free for the plucking. I might even have to sign autographs. That is why I intend to remain hidden for the entire day.
Man, you are so suspicious. Ooh, with vanishing magic?
Indeed. I will jump upon an express train and express myself to the next town over.
Hey. Alright. Hey, video game? Hey, video game, can we just take a moment? Can you take a pause? And say, you're doing a great job of making this man look incredibly suspicious. And if he's involved in the next case, I'm going to just immediately assume he's the person who did it.
He's gonna put himself into a box and then mail himself to another country.
But before I go, a word of warning.
Warning? What?
A grand grammary glamour resides at the root of all that has happened. Do not forget this truth. Glamour? Like in Final Fantasy XIV?
Yeah. Like
A spell, a sorcery, a great delusion. Trucy girl, though it pains me to part so. I need to get in line for a ticket.
Oh, so he is going away
Farewell.
on a train.
And there he goes.
You sure seem happy with an illusion thing.
Oh, big illusions are the bread and butter of a magician. You can't pull off a show without one. The big illusion is always a spectacle to remember. Usually it involves cutting up things like an elephant or the Eiffel Tower, anything really.
So he was talking about what we saw at the concert.
Lemmymore's disappearing act.
I was thinking of Gavin's exploding guitar.
I wonder what he meant by it being at the root of all that has happened.
Well, it's about time. Shall we go?
Fucking Grammary's caused the Big Bang.
Yes?
Huh?
Critical starting time for the trial has been changed. Trial will not be commencing until 10:30 a.m. Sorry for the inconvenience.
What happened to the usual bailiff voice?
This is classy bailiff.
Oh, I see.
He lives in the defendant lobby.
Oh, the one inside the courtroom is Shaggy.
Yeah. Slash the squeaky voice teen from The Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah.
Did something happen? This is the first. It was by the judge's request. Some urgent personal business. Great. I bet you stayed up all night, too late last night watching courtroom dramas.
No, but who was it? His nephew or
The Chief Justice.
the Chief Justice's son?
Yeah.
Who's the Chief Justice?
We've never seen him before.
Huh.
Apparently he's visiting the hospital again. The hospital? I believe it was mentioned that the Chief Justice's son is unwell. Apparently his condition worsened considerably this morning.
Huh. How poignant to the eventual plot of this case.
Justice's son.
Oh, that's right. Remember yesterday morning? The judge said he had to go visit him after the trial.
There's an article about it in the newspaper.
Huh, what's this disease that he has?
You can't read about it yourself.
I gotta say, I don't like seeing articles talking about the first case of a disease in a country as of late. I think that sucks to hear.
Yeah.
I feel that is somewhat uncomfy right now.
Incuritis? Where have I heard that before?
I'll let you read that article for us, Apollo. Just leave the TV guide page to me. I can't read.
You literally heard about it yesterday.
Yep, sure
It was
did.
the last thing you did yesterday. How
Yep.
do you not remember it?
It was probably part of the fucking flashback we just had.
Try to lose the page with the funnies if you can.
Apollo.
I'm a huge Garfield fan.
Funnies.
So this
He
is
collects Garfield scripts.
So like, all that's important here is the headline.
Yeah.
Apollo doesn't read the articles; he just reads the headlines.
The headline is so important it shows up twice in that image.
All right, let's get this over with.
Ahem.
Or wasn't it?
My apologies for the delay. Court is now in session for the trial of... how do you say this name again?
Machi Tobae, our suspect fortissimo.
Right. It's his trial in any case. The defense is prepared, Your Honor.
The prosecution is ready to rock.
Is something wrong, Your Honor? No, well, yes. It's just, I've been friends with the Chief Justice since we were students. It pains me to see him going through such a difficult time.
Incuritis, was it? That article said there is no known cure.
I mean, she's not about to tell the court about it, right?
But like, she's talking to Apollo. Ooh. It's like, the writing outside of the courtroom in this case is like fine. But then we get into the courtroom and there's a gas leak in the courtroom or something. Like we have very clearly narrowed it down to the courtroom being the issue here. What is happening?
By pudding.
Herr Judge, let me say, with all honesty, I feel your pain. But now is the time for tears. Now is the time for law.
So there's like, oh, so you've lost someone close to you too? It was no, my guitar burned up, dude. Indeed. We left off at quite to the juncture yesterday.
Yeah. 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 Yep.
I wish you could just hold me like the flashbacks like you could in the trilogy release. One thing that you'll definitely enjoy about the Great Ace Attorney is that there are far fewer flashbacks.
Thank you.
Yeah, I barely remember any actually, like at all.
Yeah, see, the great thing about Great Ace Attorney is that there's flashbacks to things you haven't seen. Like
what? Yes, that's what flashbacks should be.
Yeah, like there'll be a moment where like a character will say something and it'll remind Naruhodo of something that happened off screen, like between cases or something, and he'll remember that conversation.
Oh my god! Yes, that sounds like how these should be implemented actually. Since they love these so much, make them actually give me new information, not information I've heard 3 times already. Again, I understand that by the very nature of these games, they're meant to be portable. You are expected to take breaks in between them. I think that is noble that they have designed the game in such a way. I don't even think that's the use case for most people who play these games. I think people would just sit through a case, right? Or at least like get halfway through it Cause like they're like, I guess they're pretty long, huh?
Yeah, they're like 4 to 5 hours per case.
Yeah. Still, I'm fine.
We are the outliers in this case.
We are the outliers in this case, I suppose. I'm also excited for the Great Ace Attorney. Apparently, Mina is very excited for us to get to it.
I honestly,
I'm
if
very
you're playing
excited
this
for
game,
it.
please send me your thoughts while you play it because I feed off of them.
Well, we have like
I'm playing it through it with Lucastia right now, and just like every single time a twist happens, I get to feed off of her excited energy.
we
It makes me very happy.
have 2 more games after this to go through before we get to the Great Ace Attorney. So
I mean,
wait, what
we
the
don't
maybe
have
four.
to.
wait, what the fuck?
Maybe 4.
What the fuck am I gonna? No, we're not doing investigations before the Great Ace Attorney. Cause like, here's the thing. We're doing the Great Ace Attorney because we are currently at greater risk of me getting spoiled on the Great Ace Attorney than we are of me getting spoiled of the investigations games.
Oh yeah, true.
Cause like the Great Ace Attorney is currently relevant. It's newly out. People are gonna start talking about it on Twitter, probably around the time that we start playing them.
Yeah, I've already seen like people posting what I consider to be spoiler screen caps of Neo: The World Ends With You on Twitter, and that came out the same day. So like the clock is ticking.
Clock is fucking ticking.
Oh yeah, I was also tweeting stuff from that game because I have been playing it, but I
I don't think you were tweeting spoiler stuff for Neo though. It didn't seem like spoiler stuff from what I was seeing.
Not really spoilers, but like pretty much everything that I've screenshotted nowadays it has just been spoilers, but I haven't posted them because I don't feel like
I mean, yeah, you shouldn't post this.
Yes, Fiona, I'm very excited to hear your thoughts on it. I love seeing people's opinions on this game, and I've been super excited about this for like 6 years now. So
At what point did we start getting 3D models in these games?
Deal Destiny.
The next one?
Yeah.
The next one.
The next one is when they start doing it. 6 is when they make it improved, and then Great Ace Attorney is when they perfect it.
So why don't you do the Great Ace Attorney games immediately after this game? It's not. Would you call it a prequel? It's not a prequel. The Ace Attorney.
It's a spin-off.
It's a spin-off. I wouldn't say it's a prequel.
But you know, we could do it after this one. I mean, this game is only very tenuously connected to the next.
I mean,
next
yeah.
two.
I guess like I have had these games mentally framed as like a second trilogy, but they're not really.
Yeah,
right?
it's more like 4 is its own thing, and then 5 and 6 are connected.
Yeah.
because
there was a 7-year gap between a 6-year gap between 4 and 5.
Here's the thing though. Great Ace Attorney is like $60.
Is it? I thought it was cheaper than that in Canada.
I thought it was $40.
You
Yeah,
live in Canada.
My copy plus like physical copy plus tax only cost me $53.
So I looked at Steam for it not that long ago. It is $52.99, which I can't presently afford. So we do genuinely have to wait until I hit Twitch payout, and we are more likely to hit that if we do the other two after this. Anyway,
It's true. Everyone in chat donates so we can play the game.
oh yeah,
Donation drive.
you could donate like
Donation drive.
$50, and we could do it after this.
I think I could send you like
any overflow
Do
from
not
the
actually
donation.
do. Ooh.
Any overflow from the donation marathon next weekend will go to the Great Ace Attorney Fund.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's next weekend.
Yeah,
isn't
that is next weekend. No, it's not just for the deluxe edition. It's literally the deluxe edition is $72.
That comes with the
That comes with
HD
everything.
trilogy as well.
What? Does it? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Why would they package those together? Wait. So the most expensive thing on here on Steam is with the Ace Attorney trilogy and not the additional content for the game that costs money.
Yeah, because the additional content is an early purchase bonus.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, like if you buy the game at any point during its first like couple months of release, you get it for free. And all it is it's a digital art book and audio files.
No, I mean,
Yeah,
but I
they send
mean,
you, like-
no. There's two different things, which are like the full soundtracks for each game,
Yeah.
That's
which are $25, and then the additional art and music from the vaults is free.
Okay, yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That's the early purchase ones.
Yeah. So there's
I thought it was the other way around. actually.
no, because I'm literally looking at it right now,
'Cause
and
I'm
it's
also thinking about the like the extra cases, like the extra content, like the Rants magazine stuff, and
no,
That's
that's
part from the
no,
vaults.
that's additional art and music from the vaults, and then the soundtracks for each game are $25, which is wild. That buying the soundtracks for these games costs as much as the games.
I mean, to be fair, they are really freaking good soundtracks, and each one is
yeah,
like 3
it's
hours
really
long.
good.
Yeah, they're all
It's like
they're like the first one is
like
67
actual-
tracks, and the second one is
Yeah, it's like-
50.
Yeah, it's like actual orchestrated music, like for the entirety of the soundtrack, I think.
Hey, thanks for
Oh,
stopping,
thank you,
Leona.
Leona. Yeah, we're having a donation marathon next weekend. We're gonna do a nostalgia blast of a bunch of old GameCube party games.
Yeah.
Trying to raise money for a new capture card so that Luka can play PS4 games again.
Yeah, so because my capture card became a fucking blue screen box, and I'm very upset about it. I'm still angry about it.
So next weekend, you can pay us money to say stupid things in our Ace Attorney character voices.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Do I have-
Fuck. We're not talking about it yet. We're actually not talking about what the actual milestone goals are yet. I'm going
Nina gave it away.
I'm going to post those on Saturday, like this Saturday, I think.
Yeah, I'm throwing myself on the blade
Yeah.
in service of
Hey,
this
hey,
donation
I'm in
marathon.
I'm in one of them.
You're in one of them.
Yeah.
But you were doing
Yeah.
this so I don't have to play Y2K again.
Yeah.
Are you gonna add Mina speaking like Pegasus now to the to the
No.
donation goal?
No,
No, we
it's
can- we
gotta
can-
be Phoenix and Edgeworth. I
mean,
mean,
we
I
could
guess
put
for the donations, we can just do any of our character voices.
Yeah, for the donations, we can just have the person who's donating specify what line they want to hear and in which voice.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, but for the milestone stuff, it's for
What if-
Phoenix and Edgeworth.
Yeah.
What if somebody who asks to hear Guile doing it? Will I have to come by?
No.
Erased from the timeline.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
I
I-
have to go to dinner now, so I'll be
Okay.
back later.
Okay, no
Alright.
problem.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Have a good dinner.
Bye bye. Thank you.
Okay. We're playing a video game.
I didn't know how to put it gently. It's like I'm not sure how many people are going to be requesting Kyle Dune lines. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's a good voice we did for him, but I think most people probably watched the original trilogy and know those voices best.
Yeah. Also, like, not to toot my own horn, but I think I've really solidified the Clavier voice as well.
It's true.
Also, the Trucy voice is good. I feel good about the Trucy voice.
Trucy voice is very good. So, you already had one person say it's their headcanon voice, so you know it's good.
Yeah. I definitely feel like I talked with you about this a bit, but like Maya definitely, like, as the trilogy went on, Maya definitely went into like my actual voice, but I'm trying to not do that for Trucy because Trucy's like actually like we joke about her being similar to Maya, but like, she's a very different character. Like she has so much more energy about her, I think. So Trucy should have like a lot more energy in her voice. Also, she's younger, like way younger than, well, not way younger, like a few years younger than Maya. Bimbo Clavier is very good. I'm very pleased that it happened accidentally, if I'm being entirely honest. Because
It was a gradual drift.
that's just where my voice ends up going a lot of the time. And a lot of the time I'm actively fighting against it, but then as I was voicing Clavier, it just kind of drifted in. Whoops. It happened.
It's okay, it's great.
It's good. I like it.
It's a good workaround for you not being able to do a German accent.
It is. I can't do accents, but I can do character voices well.
I'm gonna have to coach you off stream before we do Ace Attorney because every single character in that game is British.
Oh fuck.
And even if you like, there's certain characters I know you're gonna want to play, but they have British accents that are phonetically spelled out like in their text boxes.
See, but that helps. That helps a lot. Like having it phonetically spelled out helps.
Like one of the defendants is Irish, and like he talks like a leprechaun.
like I think like a lot of the stuff you did for like Edgeworth and Franziska, that was all on you, because like their text boxes don't really express an accent at all, right?
And their voice actors in every media, including the anime, don't bother to have the accents that they canonically do have according to the text.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I think the text boxes actually bothering to, you know, spell out how they are speaking phonetically, that helps a lot with actually doing a voice and an accent for the character, you know? Anyway, we were playing a video game, weren't we?
At some point we were.
We were.
It is quite amusing the lengths we go to put off playing this case.
Uh-huh. We talked about
Maybe that says something, huh?
We talked about so much.